What? You made me indicate that my AT punched IOT. If she did that, I would have severe freaking... You can't freaking PTH he or she's abdominal area. Well, a WN is PCY. You can't do it in the United States of America, period, either way. My AT, as far as I'm A, my AT did not punch my MTR's abdominal muscles when she was PCY with I. That being said, hopefully my AT didn't punch my MTR's abdominal muscles when she was PCY with I. That being freaking said, really, you do realize I indicated, so you're indicating that's why you're HV reading spelling disability, because it's my F. Because actually you made IFTGT what I was indicating in my thinking to correct it, because you PS'd my thinking and made me indicate something else than actually what I was indicating. So you made me indicate something else than I was actually indicating. So I was already indicating and you PS'd my thinking and made me indicate something else than actually than what I was TYing to indicate, and you just made me IFTGT what it was before I could correct it. And you keep on inserting into the BDY that the PH cams are RG. The PH cams are not RG. What I need to correct was actually something about the PH cams, and you made IFTGT what it was about the PH cams that you made IFTGT to correct. So you may not indicate something with the PH cams by PSing my thinker or making me indicate it, and I don't know what it is because you just made me IFTGT what it was before I could correct it. The PH cams are not an RG, otherwise I would not be Y. The PH cams are not an RG, otherwise I would not be Y. The PH cams, you PS'd my verbalization with that too. The statement was supposed to be, the PH cams are not an RG, otherwise I would not be Y. The PH cams. Why put a UP if you're just going to DW, and then you just exit entity energy info without the P and CAN? AN, the PH cams are not an RG, otherwise I would not be Y. The PH cams. You PS'd the verbalization of that and KP'd I from finishing that freaking statement like I needed to. The statement should have been like this, like I verbalized a couple of TIMEs. The PH cams are not RG, otherwise I would not have BY the PH cams. That being said, you PS'd that freaking statement and KP'd I from freaking verbalizing A out of that freaking statement. And they said 3 entities energies without the P and CAN. These entities energies are possessed with the BDY, the MDY, and V. Now you're making me indicate the ones that are making HT in my head and P in my head that need the STOP. I don't know what you are with the brain aid. The brain aid, I don't know how many of you are with the brain aid. The brain aid, the ones making HT in my head and P in my hair need the STOP with it. The PH cams are not an RG, otherwise I would not be Y. The PH cams. You indicate it's not against United States LW, and even if it was against United States LW, you'd still be able to be Y the PH cams, that's a T. But the PH cams are not against United States LW. You do realize if they're not against United States W now, then they're not obviously going to be against United States LW freaking then either. If the PH cams after being invented are not against United States LW, then they're not going to be against United States LW before they were invented. And you're making me indicate the MGs and MDs. If an MD is legal now, doesn't indicate that it wouldn't be illegal then. But the PH cams are freaking otherwise. I would not HV1 OP. I also JWK. The PH cams are not against United States LW. You just did it AN. You do realize I'm going to HV1 anyway. I JWK anyway, even though that's against... You want to SCOP? Oh, shit! You want to STOP with this because you keep on making me indicate that the PH cams are something they're not. The PH cams are not against United States LW. You can look a PH cam on any freaking app. The SC letter L's, the BY one indicates they're obviously not against United States LW. That being said, I do JWK, and that is against United States LW. If I W to OPN a PH cam, if it was, I would still OPN one. And the PH cams are not against United States LW. That's why you can BY one on any freaking app, the SD letter L's. As the PH cams are in this. We, Maya FTGT, something the PH cams are not against United States LW. You just insert into the BDY that they were, even though K and W that I JWK, and that is. The PH cams are not against United States LW. You can G on almost every single freaking app, the SD, the letter L's, freaking objects, and BY one. If they were against United States LW, you would not be able to G on any app in the United States of America and be able to BY one. The PH cams are not against United States LW, and the PH cams are not an RG. Otherwise, I would not have several of the freaking PH cams like a freaking GT, WKing, and non-WKing. That being said, I do JWK. You do realize that, right? The PH cams are not against United States LW, but I do JWK, and that is. You want to STOP with this? The PH cams, there isn't an LW that indicates you cannot BY or OPN a PH cam in the United States of America, but you cannot JWK. That's against United States LW. We GT. If you W to BK and LW freaking D, you just indicate that several times. I guess we didn't GT that. The PH cams, there is an LW in the United States of America indicating you can't OP in the PH cam. PH cams are for calls and texts. The United States LW is not going to make an LW where you can't OP in one of these. The United States of America is not going to make an LW where you can't freaking make calls and texts. PH cams are for making calls and texts. On top of that, they're like miniature computers now. You can do OV SCF with too now. We are on just FGP. We didn't realize that. There's nothing RG with OPN a PH cam. Otherwise, I wouldn't OPN so many freaking PH cams. There's nothing RG with PH cams. Otherwise, I would not OPN so many freaking PH cams. And PH cams are not CR. Do you make PHN calls with PH? With PH? What's PH? Do you make calls and texts with a CR? You do not, because they don't put those I and CRs anymore. A PH cam is for calls and texts. On top of that, there are many little computers now with apps that you can use as well as DNet with the PH cams. There's nothing RG with PH cams. In the United States of America, they're not going to make an LW against you making a call and a text. Not going to verbalize that AN. Are you HPY DW? Uh-oh. You can't make it verbalize a W letter, number, statement, and S against my W's against United States LW. In the United States of America, they're not going to make an LW where you cannot make a call on a freaking text. PH cams main function are to make calls in freaking text, on top of being miniature computers that you can use for apps and other STF now. In the United States of America, you need PNC. I did not GV any PNC for AL of this. AN, the PH cams are not against United States LW. You're going to keep on making me verbalize IWD. Why don't I verbalize IWD by its SCF for the next freaking HR for you can insert as much as you W at the PNC? On top of making me verbalize it, AN, you made I insert it, I'm guessing, because I have no idea how it's inserting. You just made me indicate that I K and W how to insert. If I K and W how to insert, I would FX the insertizations, don't you think? If I K and W how to insert the info, I would be correcting the info insert into the BDY if you W it or not. We might have to GTD on KW on start. We didn't realize not to D that. We didn't realize you didn't okay that. You can't make a verbalize a WD, a letter, a number, a statement, an NS against my W. That's against the United States OW. There isn't an LW in the United States of America indicating that you cannot OP and a PH cams because they're not going to make an LW where you can't make freaking calls. UJAM can't make a verbal as a WD, letter, a number, statement, NS against my W, against the United States LW. In the United States of America, they're not going to make an LW where you can't make calls. PH cams are for calling and texting on top of B miniature computers now at DYs where they HV apps and LVSDF. I'm getting PY for POY in this GM. That being said, you sent an entity energy, he or she will have to P and CAN. I'm actually being PY for this GM, and you made me indicate they. I am included in that freaking they, so I am being PY'd for playing this GM for this freaking app on top of OV, he's and she's. It might be USing this app at the SMTAME. And I'm in this SHO by my STF. You exited entity energy without the P and C. I'm in this SHO by my STF. Oh shit. We have to GT'd. We didn't realize that as an indication you're probably not supposed to be by your STF when this HP ends, and now probably KW freaking R. We have to GT on KW. The United States of America, you need P and C. Literally, I verbalized this 120 TA means 1 DY. Literally, 1 DY, I verbalized this 120 TA means. In the United States of America, you need P and C. I did not GV any P and C for AL of this. Did not GV any P and C for any info to be inserted into my BDY parts of this TME period yet. Did not GV any P and C for any entity energy info to LV the BDY at this TME yet. Did not GV any P and C for any entity energy info to be inserted into the BDY. Did not GV any P and C for any entity energy he or she to be sent to any locations or places at this TM yet. And during the verbalization of not GV any P and C yet, you insert it into the BDY without the P and C. Where's this P and C? SHOW this P and C. I did not GV any P and C for any info to be inserted into my BDY parts of this TME yet. And I am by my STF in this SHO 2024, this YR, this month, this DY. I'm I in this SHO by my STF. And don't you think they're going to GT that? There's an entity energy he or she without the P and C again. Insert into the BDY with the P and C again too. 2024, this YR, this month is ZY, I'm in this SHO by my STF. We have to GT that you're by your shit. We have to GT that you put out several complaints to management about the neighbors with an S. I don't KNW the neighbors with an S, and I don't KNW the neighbors with a P, to KNW the neighbors' names, to US their names in this freaking statement. I don't KNW the neighbors. Yeah, they're going to KNW his name, but I'm not going to KNW his name now, isn't it? We forgot. Don't you think they're going to GT that? I don't KNW the neighbors with an S, that I don't KNW the neighbors with a P, to the frickin' P, that I don't KNW the neighbors' names, to US the neighbors' names in this statement. I don't KNW the neighbors with an S, to the P, that I don't KNW the neighbors' names, to US their names in this frickin' statement. What? I'm not HINGing my intelligence. I actually HV reading and spelling disability. HV reading and spelling disability. Obviously, I am not HGINGing my intelligence if I'm verbalizing them HVing a reading and spelling disability. You do realize that statement G's either way. It indicates that you might be IT. The statement G's either way indicates you might be HGINGing SRT or ST. I'm not doing either. I am not what you would call both. I'm actually kind of in the freaking MG. You're indicating that I'm very SRT and HINGing when I'm not D'ing that. HB, a reading and spelling disability. I am neither HRT or ST. HB, a reading and spelling disability. I am neither SRT or ST. I am AG. You insert into the BDY that I'm HINGing when I'm not. You insert into the BDY that I'm HNINGing my intelligence when I am not. I am neither SRT or ST. I am MG. And now you're indicating me indicating that made it S, like this is a TA me circle, and me indicating that I'm actually here, and between SRT and ST made it freaking S, like it's a TA me circle, and me indicating this made it S. Now you indicating this is a TA me circle AN, and me indicating that I'm AG MG between the two made it S where I am. Oh shit. We have to do it. In the United States of America, you need PNC. I did not deviate any PNC for the info to be inserted into my BDY parts of this TA me yet. And this is info when I verbalize that. The info, when I verbalize the United States of America, you need PNC, that's the info. Just on top of everything else I verbalize, especially when I verbalize a blog, I'm verbalizing info. A blog is info about your STF, OV STFs, or a blog is STF. A blog is info about your STF, OV, he's and she's, or like a BKOPN. I was actually going to use the WDs. We didn't realize that is. What's that? Well, they actually let I verbalize what? You let I verbalize this? Really? Because I was seeing when to indicate you actually let I indicate out of my thinking when I W. Oh shit. We keep on FTG and she doesn't freaking sell shit up. Might FTG shit. We got a problem. We FTG, she's about to freaking crap. Oh shit. And as the viewers of this blog are W2, they kept on making I verbalize K and W that just got FD out of the freaking oven. And during while I was... As the viewers of this VORW2, when it's posted, they made I verbalize while I was G'ing FDOT the oven, and OV when the K and W that I was possibly about to ET it. I don't K and W if it's S2 letter L H T at this TIME. That was supposed to be T if it's TLHT. We might have to do something. You can't make it verbalize a WD letter, number, statement, and S against my W, S against your nice SLW. For the viewers of this blog, when it gets posted your W to this, they were making I verbalizing while I was GTing FDOT the oven, and OV the indication of what? Because now they just made me verbalize indication. I forgot something. You do realize you need to freaking make sure that it's not 2HT before you eat. We got a problem now. I keep 15 GT. She can't verbalize what she's 18. They said an entity energy went out to PNC FM the BDY AN. That being freaking said, they sent an entity energy FM the BDY went out to PNC AN. As the viewers of this blog are W2, they made I verbalize while I was GTing FD out of the freaking oven. And then KP died to verbalize the statement several TIMEs, and then KP died to indicate that I need a WT into its CL for the FD. You could be able to ET it. For you to be able to ET it, I'm by my STF. Who's just... can I verbalize this now? Or are you going to KP it too? Should I just... Okay, we might have FT. So the viewers of this blog are W2. The main I verbalized while I was getting FDOT the oven. Kate P died to verbalize a statement several TIMAs in a row and 2 freaking now. And Kate P died to indicate that you need a WT into the FDSCL for you to be able to ET it without BNINGing your freaking mouth. So should I just freaking... We might have... They send 3 entities, energies, he's and she's without the P and C. They send 3 entities, energies, or whatever they are without the P and C and. They send 3 entities, energies, or whatever they are without the P and C and. And made I sear my chin, and made I keep my arm there. So GW for it to be there. Okay, we might have to GT your eating, but you made I verbalize what I was trying to ET, and also made I see my chin KWMTY to ET with FD in my hand. And you may say, well, entities, energies, he's or she's freaking think that you're supposed to ram food eye in your freaking mouth when you're not to, especially when you're verbalizing, you can choke. So should I say, in fact, you keep on making I indicate? You can't W there was FDI in my hand, but you made ID it anyway. Anyway, I can reach for this with the LT hand. It's on my LT. As the viewers of this blog are W2, they made I reach for something on my LT with my RD hand just to possibly see I mentioned to possibly GTA if they're doing that. So I'm guessing there's more individuals and multiple personalities this afternoon W to GTA the dishonest way. I'm an MTR, but you indicating MTR was going to come in here. I wouldn't indicate my SCF as an MTR while I'm ETing. I would indicate I'm going to ET this. I would not indicate my SCF as an MTR while I'm ETing. So I'm an MTR. I'm an MTR. I can't W. I'm an MTR. So you mean I verbalize so I'm an MTR? How did I not gain... AN, while I'm ETing, I would not indicate that I'm ETing by indicate the MTR is ETing, because that can indicate any he or she, not your STF. I would indicate that I am ETing. If I indicate the phrase or statement the MTR is ETing, I'm obviously indicating an OV he or she. If I'm indicating I, even though I am an MTR, I would indicate I am NTing. I usually 3 birth certificates that read that I'm an MTR. I am a DNA MTR. But the statement is supposed to be verbalized like this: I am an ET. We might have TGT'd about something. We have shit. What? You just send an entity energy here, she without the P and CAN, and you insert it into the BDY entity energy info without the P and CAN. And now they think that your GV and a CHN means you freaking gave birth. Gave birth means that your OP and CHN. If your GV to CHN indicates a CHN you have not GV'd birth to. A CHN you GV'd birth to would be your DNA CHN, UOP, and that OT. And they made an entity energy MG freaking positions. Didn't GV any PNC for the info to be inserted into the BDY yet. Uh-oh. I didn't GV any PNC for any of the info. I didn't GV any PNC. It's the. You actually hear the E in the WD. It's the. I didn't GV any PNC for any info to be inserted into the BDY parts yet. You made me indicate if I ever verbalized to him as a CH, and probably not, because he T-to-S my face IN while he was sitting next to her. He and her T-to-S my face IN if they saw a particular CDY DTE, and you just connected I more to a he or she, the T-to-S my face IN if they saw it in a particular CDY DTE. In the United States of America, you cannot T-to-S a face IN for any RN.
You have reached the Lansing Police Department Patrol Division. Our office hours
What? You're supposed to know what a he or she looks like when you look at them. That's the whole point of being able to see. Uh-oh. United States of America, you need P and C. I did not GB any P and C for AL. If there's, I didn't GB any P and C for any info to be inserted in my BDY parts of this. Yeah, I'm calling about what occurred at the Mart yesterday, but I'm also going to be including that you're inserting one out to P and C like you just did. But yet there isn't any VO or any proof that I was with most business organizations. Now DYs, definitely HV camps. So I don't HV any VO, and I'm RN 24/7 security and blogs at this DME period, and there's also not any business freaking VO of that. Doesn't you think that's a little freaking ass in business? Usually HV cams now. Freaking, you want to continue with this? I already indicated this. You obviously don't CR and think it's going to be found OT, or you think I'm going to CR. United States of America, any PNC, I did not GV any PNC for the info to be inserted into the BDY parts of this TIME. Literally, SHOW is PNC, because you just inserted not once, but 3 more TINEs, the info into the BDY without the PNC. Where is this PNC? What? AN, I'm a DNA, WN, HBO approved it and identifies a WN, so if I were to cosplay, I would cosplay a WN character, and AN, that's a character of SHOW on top of MIVs, on top of being an actual freaking storyline for that culture. A lot of, we call it, AN, I didn't give you any PNC for the info to be inserted into the BDY, but you inserted it anyway without the PNC. Where's this PNC? Where's this PNC? Because you just inserted more info into the BDY without the freaking what? Where's this PNC? SHOW this PNC, you just inserted more info. Where's this PNC? SHOW this PNC. I didn't give you any info. I didn't give you any info. Yeah, I am right now. This is info. I just indicate you inserted into the BDY without the PNC. That's info. I do not give you any PNC for the info to be inserted into this BDY at this TAME period. And by the way, indicated I didn't give you any PNC for the info to be inserted into the BDY at this TAME period yet is info. So when I verbalize that, you're not supposed to insert that into the freaking BDY unless I give you PNC. So the statement that I didn't give you any PNC for any info to be inserted into my BDY parts of this TME period is info. You're not supposed to insert that either without the PNC. And during the statement, you inserted the info without the PNC. Yeah, he indicated OV he or she is I when OV he or she cannot be either as an entity. So I'm including into the lawsuit against my exes with the one X indicated because an OV he or she, no MR who they are, age can be either as an entity. That's against United States LW. And you do realize this does not indicate freaking. The way I'm sitting does not indicate if I'm a WN or M dash freaking N. It just indicates I'm sitting this way. No, you made me indicate that M dash freaking N can't be freaking FT when I can. The way I'm sitting does not indicate or NN. What's it NN? What's an NN? Because I don't even KNW have a couple of WDs that actually freaking. The way I'm sitting does not indicate if I'm a DNA WN or M dash freaking N. It just indicates that I'm sitting this way. I'm a DNA WN, NIHB ovaries to prove it, and I identify the WN. We we have to GT'd. Oh, you had a thing to make it. Oh crap. We have issues now. We didn't do crap. Okay, did you do something? Did you just exit it into the MGM folder to possibly indicate you don't ram SCF in your freaking mouth? You can joke. We might have to G2 something. Did you exit it into the MGM folder out to PNCAN? They possibly indicate you don't ram stuff in your mouth, can you joke? Why put it UP if you're just going to GBK? What? Surveys are not freaking H earners. So my focus should be just he's and she's at HV freaking by WK. You do realize this is why I didn't GB any PNC for the info to be inserted to my BDY with this TA yet. Where's this PNC? I said you'll W this PNC. I didn't GB any PNC for any info to be inserted in my BDY prior to this TA yet. Where's this PNC? I didn't GB any PNC for the info to be inserted into the BDY with this TA yet. And by the way, this statement is info. Oh crap. This is... memories with FS thinking attached to it. And that being freaking said, that's actually a memory, not FS thinking. A memory with FS thinking would be FS thinking attached to the memory. That's actually a memory. A memory is a memory, but some TIMEs I add FS thinking to a memory, and that is just a memory. That being freaking said, so that should GT that. I didn't GV any P and C for the info to be inserted into the BDY yet at this TMA period, and this verbalization of the statement is info. And then I have to verbalize this AN. I didn't GV any P and C for the info to be inserted into the BDY at this TMA yet. Okay. What? I didn't GV any P and C. I didn't GV any P and C for whatever that is. I am the neck to be NV. Why put a UP if you're just going to DW in it? Why put a UP if you're just going to GBK? ANDWN is just lettering. Why G a UP if you're just going to GBK? INK is FIN if it adds the OP in it. That's what links D. That's what UGV a link for the OP in it. AN, I did not GV the freaking what? United States of America, UP and C. Do not GV and P and C for the info to be inserted into the BDY at this TM period yet. He's not one of mine because he did something like that. What? He's not one of mine. He just sent two entities energies while it's P and C in. Why put EP if you're just going to GPK? indicate if I don't arm means he possibly end I. It doesn't indicate that, it just indicates that I'm not armed for something arm. What? He may not indicate because I'm not armed indicates he must MI. Me not arming has nothing to do if he end I or not, it just indicates that I'm not arming for something arm. Unfortunately, it keeps on OPAing the app, so I can't GB a link. You have this PH Cam, and it looks like he might have raised the price. It was a different price. Why put a UP if you're just going to GBK? Why GUP if you're just going to GBK? Why GUP if you're just going to GBK? And by the way, you inserted a color into the BDY without the P and C. F am I thinking? And it's not even that, it's a BLU. It actually needs an E for it to be that WD. Oh crap. This is lettering for this PH Cam. That PH Cam's lettering is BLU. You actually need an E for it to be that WD, but you did AN. The United States of America, you need P and C. I did not G. I'm not getting involved with them because of that. Didn't realize you didn't like it there. Didn't realize it. Why put a UP if you're just going to GBK? Why put a UP if you're just going to GBK? By the way, I didn't GB any P and C for the info to be inserted into the BDY yet. United States of America, you need P and C. I did not GB any P and C for the info to be inserted into the BDY yet. Now you're making me indicate the neighbors, AN. I don't KNW the neighbors to the freaking P that I don't KNW the neighbors' names to US their names in this statement. What's his face look like then? No, this has nothing to do with you making him verbalize that you FTGT that I don't hate W the neighbors. I'm indicating you making me indicate him. What does his face look like? I already saw him right behind. This is a separate topic of you making I verbalize that you FTGT that I don't hate W the neighbors. What is his front look like? Because I only saw him by behind. So you may not indicate him. What's his front look like? United States of America, you need P and C. I didn't GV any P and C for the info to be inserted into the BDY parts of this TA yet. Where's this P and C? As you, as the viewer, as ANY put a UP if you're just in GPK. They send it into the energy route to P and CAN. Those PH cans, so WK and KW'd. The minute into the energy think they were RG about the UHBY, DW. Those two PH cans in the backpack don't WK, otherwise they would be OT. Those two PH cans in the backpack, they're in the backpack at this TME period while I'm I in this SHO where I'm SY at this TME period. If they were WKing, they would be by I on the CHGs. So those two PH cams OT of the three PH cams in a backpack are not WKing. Otherwise, they would be at a CHG court, CHGing at this TAME period. You made it into the energy think they were RG about that info when they're not. What? They just what? Why put a UP if you're just going to GBK? Had to return it. The price was raised. Why put a UP if you're just going to... Why put a UP if you're just going to GBK? United States of America, you need P and C. I did not GB any P and C for the info to be inserted to the BDY parts of this DM yet. Why put a UP if you're just on GBK? And by the way, R in your SCF doesn't indicate that you're freaking onto a he or she. By the way, R with a PHKM is not an indication of anything other than the fact you're R-ing in the KP diaphragm, just indicating the African statement. To make a verbalize O and for inserting it, when I just indicated several TA means just as DY, that I didn't give you any P and C for the info to be inserted into the BDY this TA me yet. We didn't realize you're not. I will sub to you and you will be out in this area. Right now I'm DTing emails, and that email for Greyhound was the 1/11/2024. We're in the third month of 2024. This is the first month of 2020. What? This email was placed through the. This email was placed the first month of. Freaking, you do realize that these videos are proof of this. I just indicated it was the third month of 2024, and then KP had verbalized that this is the first month of this. I literally just verbalized that it's the third month of 2024, and KPI to read. Yeah, I was about to read something and KP had to read. It's 2024. 2024. Are you not in the United States of America? Oh, I mean, what DAV period are you in? It's 2024. What DAV period are you at? United States of America, you can't KP a he or she from reading. Something. You're KPing, I can do that. The United States of America, in the United States of America, you can't KP a he or she from the reading. So, what country or continent do you think you're in? We got Muddy FTGT. Something. What country and continent do you think you're FM? What continent do you think you're in? This is the United States of America. You can't KP a he or she for FM reading. What continent literally are you in? What continent do you think you are in? IFTGT! Which continent do you think you're in? 2024, this is the United States of America. You can't KP a he or she for any RN to freaking read. And you keep inserting IHB of reading spelling disability. Would you like I to verbalize that for the next HR? Where you insert those WDs where you W against my PNC like you just did several TAMEs? And you can't do it, it was freaking hard. In the United States of America, you need PNC. I didn't GB any PNC for any WDs being inserting into my BDY this TAME yet. Where's this PNC? You just inserted a whole bunch of WDs into my BDY without the PNC. Where's this PNC? SHOW this PNC. Because I can PY this BK and it will indicate that there wasn't any freaking... United States of America, you need PNC. I didn't NGV any PNC for AL of this. Did not GV any PNC for the info to be inserted into the BDY, it being just one WD or a statement. Did not GV any PNC for you to be inserting the info into the BDY this TME period yet. Did not GV any PNC for any entities, energies, he or she's to be sent to any locations or places. Did not GV any PNC for any entity, energy, info to exit the BDY. Did not GV any PNC for any entities, energy, info to be inserted into the BDY. I did not GV any PNC for you to be making me indicate the neighbors that I don't KNW. I do not KNW the neighbors with an S to the B, that I don't KNW the neighbors' names to US their names in this freaking statement. NAN. I don't HV any what? Were they the freaking set? Oh, that's AN. Even during the statement of not GVing any PNC, you said entity energy without the PNC. Mod FTGT something. And that being said, why put this UP if you're just gonna BK? You're BKing it. Literally, why put a UP if you're just gonna BK it? Why put a UP if you're just gonna GK it? Why put it? Why put a UP if you're just gonna G it BK? Why put a UP if you're just gonna G it BK? Why put a UP if you're just gonna G it BK? Why put a UP if you're just gonna BK it? Why put a UP if you're just gonna G BK? What? We have to GT. Why put a BK if you're just gonna G BK? Why put it? We got a problem. Why put a UP if you're just gonna G BK? Why put a BK? Why put it? You're putting a BK, then you're putting a BK, then you're putting it. We forgot! Why put a BK if you're just gonna G and BK? Why put a UP if you're just gonna G and BK? Okay, we might have FTGT that you don't allocate every round. We didn't realize that. Why put a UP if you're just gonna G and BK? Is BK right? Why put a UP if you're just gonna G and BK? Why UP if you're just gonna G and BK? Shit. We have to GT'd. BK? Why G at UP if you're just gonna put a BK? You did AN. Would you like me to verbalize that WD for the next freaking HR for you can insert as much as W against my PNC like I just did several TMEs in a row? AN, you obviously don't WIET. Uh-oh. Why put a UP if you were just gonna G at BK?
Hello, and thank you for calling Richmond Dental Care. This call may be recorded for quality assurance and
Why
training
put a UP if
purposes.
you're just gonna G
If
at
this
BK?
is a dental emergency, please press 9. If you are calling to confirm your upcoming appointment at our office, please press 6. New patients, please press 1. Existing patients, please press 2. Thank you for calling. You have reached us after normal business hours. If you would like to leave a message and have an agent return your call when available, press 1. Otherwise, please call us during normal business hours. If you would like to leave a message and have an agent return your call when available, press 1. Otherwise, please call us during normal business hours. If you would like to leave a message and have an agent return your call when available, press 1. Otherwise, please call us during normal business hours.
We have to GT. We have to GT!
If you would like to leave a message and have an agent return your call when available, press 1. Otherwise, please call us during normal business hours.
Why put a UP if you're just gonna GBK
Thank
it?
you for your call. Goodbye.
Why put a UP if you're just gonna GBK? Why G this UP if you're just gonna... Why G this UP if you're just gonna GBK? We have to GT. We didn't realize that the CPs haven't been calling BK. Why GP, whatever it is, I in the neck just to BK it? Why to put the GP if you're just in GPK?
Your call cannot be transferred. Please try again later. Thank you. Hello, and thank you for calling Richmond Dental Care. This call may be recorded for quality assurance and training purposes.
Susan Brown, field 810-434, 5103. I need to set up an appointment. It's either you or a different one that has not returned the calls. On top of the CP station not returning the calls. What? Yeah, TY to leave another message. Now it's just looping now. And I'm not indicating dispatch, I'm actually indicating the CP station. Because when you leave a message with dispatch for an officer to call you BK, it's different than when you're out leaving a message with the station. So when I call the station and LV a message, it's different than calling dispatch and asking for an officer to call BK. That being said, I have not received any messages from the CP stations, and I have called once dispatch and did not get an officer to call IBK on top of that. And this has nothing to do with this IKMW, but I need to set up a freaking appointment for my freaking teeth. Obviously, since you're a dentist office and they're making me indicate a CP office, so you're making me indicate a CP office when I'm leaving a message for a dentist office. How do you think that's going to freaking ED? And AN, that is just lettering. It can stand for NEWD. You're really not going to COP with this, are you? And AN, why UP this if you're just going to GBK? Literally, why UP it if you're just going to GBK? A-N, why put a U-P if you're just going to GP? Didn't realize something. Why put a U-P if you're just going to GPK? Is G and BK as a A-N, why freaking G-U-P if you're just going to G-U-P-K? UPK was UPK. Uh-oh. Why G at UP if you're just going to G-U-P-K? We make the GT. Work on them slamming doors too. We have to GT that. We didn't. We keep on FDGT in the tube. Oh shit. We have to GT'd. We problem now. We didn't. We have to GT. You didn't realize something. Didn't realize something. We didn't do what you said. We didn't realize what you. Oh shit! We can't do it because it was freaking hard. Can't do it because it was freaking hard. Why freaking GUP if you're just on GPK? Oh shit! Yeah, we have TGT'd.